Hey Leos, it's Heather here with Empress. I hope you guys are doing well. This is going to be your June mid-month soul connections check-in. So we're going to do business as usual. We're going to get their energy, your energy, and then in the center kind of see where the energies fall, where they're connecting. Let the cards kind of tell us what they may. It's going to be for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter in Leo. And, if you're cross-watching, this could very well resonate for your energy as far as the Leo side's concerned. Vice versa. What else, guys? The reading itself, it could very well be for a friend, a family member. It doesn't have to just be romantic connections. Like I always say, take it as it resonates, trust your gut, and if it doesn't seem to fit for you, please don't try to force things. There are a ton of amazing readers out there, so feel free to click on one of the links or videos down below. Alright, so we're just going to hop right in. Also, guys, I do want to just say thank you for all the support. You Leos, you guys have really been incredibly positive and impactful when it comes to what I'm doing, the work I'm, putting out there, the feedback I'm getting for you guys. It's been phenomenal. So I'm really grateful. If you do want to connect with me on social media, because I have had people ask before, I'm now putting all of that in the description box below. My website's down there as well. So feel free to check it out if you, so wish to. Okay, so the person that you're connecting with right now. We have Four of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, Six of Swords, and Seven of Pentacles. So you could very well be dealing with Earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Swords are Aries, Aries, Libra, and Aquarius. Aquarius, Libra, and Gemini. Today is the day, guys. I'm just going to be real honest with you guys because you guys like that brutal honesty. This energy has been completely screwing with me lately, especially with my Cancer and my Ascendant, my Mars, and my Chiron are all in Cancer. And they've been affected right now, both opposing and conjuncting with what's going on energetically. And then my Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune are all in Cap. So that's been going on for me. While my Gemini, Venus, Mercury, and Jupiter, my 12th house, are all making me go with that and deal with the shit, guys. It's been intense. If you haven't looked into astrology, actually, feel free to check it out. Look on YouTube, Google it. There's a lot going on energetically right now, guys, and we are all really being pushed forward into our divine power and really being asked to dig deep soulfully versus very 3D ego-based things. We're really yearning and wanting more at this point in life, and it causes a lot of upheaval and healing, but with that comes growth. And if you've been feeling any energies that have been off or anything that's been a little bit consuming, take the time to take care of yourself. Really breathe through it, push through, feel that breath coming out, feel your body, your heart beating, your soul just getting in tune. And really, take the time, be gentle with yourselves, because there is a lot going on. We're being asked to really step into things that we might not be prepared or ready for or feel like we're not. But Spirit is saying, it's time. It's time. They're giving us that kick in the ass that we need sometimes. So we have Four of Pentacles on the Queen of Pentacles. So whoever you're connecting with right now, I feel like they are definitely in a period of really holding on to their bearings, their stability, their groundedness. It could be maybe they're mothers. Maybe they are holding on to their nurturing qualities. They're standing more in their solid, grounded approach to life. The Queen is abundant. She's abundant and she is nurturing and she is kind and compassionate and caring. And, being around a Queen of Pentacles, it really just soothes your soul. They're very calming, essence about them. Just being in their energy, it makes you feel... It makes you feel welcome at home. It totally just loosens the vibrations and really just puts a relaxing, vibe, energy out to others. So right now, this person is really holding on to their groundedness. Maybe they've been earthing. Maybe they are very in tune. Maybe they love to be outside. They love to grow things. They love to bring things to fruition as well. And they, like I said, they're abundant. They're abundant people. They just really, they nurture their abundance and the things that they really pour their souls into. So they're in a period right now where they're holding on to that. Whatever this is, if this is the person you're connecting with holding on to an earth sign possibly, or if they're really just holding on to their groundedness, they're trying to hold their bearings. But it's funny because this is kind of an opposing energy. Maybe they're holding on to their inner strength, their power right now because they're in a period of making decisions when it comes to leaving behind people, energies, places, whatever it might be in their life. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Swords. That Six of Swords always hits me when it's the boat on the water because it's like you're leaving behind sometimes not actually people, but maybe emotions that you've had or situations that you've been in. It could be leaving behind energetically something in order to move forward. Whatever it is that they're leaving behind, it's causing a period of reflection, of waiting, of taking stock, of thinking about what they're building for their future, what they really want to contribute into their lives, into other people, where they place their energies, what energy they want brought into their life, and where they want to put the work into, like what they want to pour their soul into. Especially with that Six of Swords. That Six of Swords is definitely leaving behind something in order to move forward. And really, this is taking the pause. This is taking the pause of, okay, I've made the decision. I'm either pulling back out of something, I'm leaving something behind, I'm leaving a mindset, I'm leaving a person, I'm leaving a job, energies. I'm leaving it, and I'm leaving it behind. And really, Daisy, stop. Taking the time to take stock and really observe and think forward and step by step piece things together as far as what they've been through or what they've had in their life thus far, what they've built. Maybe the connections they've built, the friendships they've had. You know, again, it could be so many things with it being general, but they're finally making a decision to leave behind something. And I feel like it's something that hasn't, obviously served them. It hasn't served their highest good. And so in order to do that, sometimes you have to hold firm in your faith, in your power, in your self-love, the self-esteem that you have, the value you have in yourself, finding that point of value and really embracing that. It changes the game a lot of times for relationships because a lot of the times we're in relationships because we are in a state of lack or we are in a state of, okay, well, I need someone, or it's convenient, or it's content, or, it's there. Not anymore. You get to that point where you level up spiritually and you're like, this is not going to work anymore. I can't connect anymore because surface level doesn't interest me. So this person is very much going into some kind of deep situation right now, and I feel like it's because surface level is not really doing it for them anymore. They're having to hold strong and firm in their power, look at things in a different light, and really move forward from things. So what do we have going on right now for Leos? What's going on with my Leos? Okay. We have the Fool. So you guys are definitely in a vibrant period right now. The Fool is about taking that leap of faith. You guys are, I guess... Okay, yeah. You guys are definitely, and it's spiritually led right now. I love that. Okay, so we have the Fool on top of the Two of Pentacles. And for me, those two together, it really is about you taking a chance, starting on a new journey in order to find some kind of balance in your life. And it's not just financial balance. It can be energetically, it can be emotionally, it can be spiritually. It's about taking that leap of faith in order to really find a way to balance and soothe your soul. And then we have the Five of Swords here. The Five of Swords with the Hierophant. So I feel like some of you definitely have been trying to find balance because there's I don't know why I'm getting this. It's like a feeling of guilt almost. No, Katniss, I'm sorry, sweetie. It's a feeling of guilt. Maybe about commitments that you made, or feeling like, feeling guilty because you want to change things for yourself. You want to change your life, your traditions, your makeup, the conditioning you've always had, the way you've always been about things, the thoughts that you've had up until this point, the way you were raised. This feels heavy. It feels like you're spiritually getting in tune. You're ready to take a leap. You want the balance. But there's the part of you that feels maybe you're having to leave things behind too. Maybe it's, Five of Swords on the Hierophant. It could be someone feeling guilty in a relationship because of, maybe the way things panned out, or having to leave something to start something new. It could definitely be feeling guilty about the way that your mindset has transformed. I don't know why I'm getting that. I feel like someone here has been raised a certain way. It could be religious, it could be whatever. And it's like they have finally reached this point of enlightenment, and they want to take that leap. They want to head on this new journey because they finally figured out spiritually, like, how to get that balance in their life, what they want in their life. And it feels like someone feels guilty because maybe they're leaving behind, like, their religion, or maybe family, or commitments are so many things. It can be relationships, it can be leaving behind friends and family that really don't understand anymore. And there's a lot of, I just heavily feel guilt associated with it. Like, someone's guilty, they feel guilty for wanting more, for wanting to move forward, for changing, for growth. And at the end of the day, guys, like, don't feel guilty about that. I know that sounds horrible. It's like, because a lot of people, they do it from an egocentric basis. They make decisions based on themselves, and you should make decisions, hi Katniss, based on yourself and your soul. But when you do it from an egocentric place where you're making decisions and it ends up harming people in the process, that's a little bit different. That denotes a whole nother level of karma that comes into play in that. And I mean, it is selfish, if you're making it from an ego-based standpoint of, well, they don't make enough money, or, well, oh, I'm just tired of, they don't do what I tell them to do, or things like that. But if you're making a decision and it's about your soul and your journey and your mind being expanded and opened up, and maybe you're afraid to, maybe you're afraid to leap into that. But you're ready. The Fool card's here. You're ready to take that chance. You're ready to take the leap. You're ready, because I feel like as soon as you make the decision to take the steps, the universe is going to come in. They're going to come in, and the Two of Pentacles, the balancing the decisions, the choices you're making right now in your life, it has up until this point, I feel like it's been based on, again, I keep going back to your upbringing, conditioning, ways that you've always been, things that you've been taught. And now you're ready to finally step out and branch out on your own and think, I don't want to say think for yourself, because I don't want you guys to feel like I'm, like you're a robot or something. You're not, obviously. But a lot of the times we've been conditioned and we see things in a certain light because that's the light we were shown. And it's like you found light within now, and you're like, oh, no, I can shine this light everywhere and find so many things that are completely different than what I thought. It's a lot of growth. It is definitely, I don't want to say a difficult path, but it's not the easiest path, guys, to go from having, I keep saying programming and it sounds like a robot, and I'm sorry, but a lot of people were. We were raised in certain, religious factors or certain family things or certain environments, and it just didn't benefit us. It wasn't a part of our journey. We were meant to have our eyes opened and have our mind expanded and really see things in a different light, because a lot of the times the people that see things differently are the people that make the changes. Okay, sorry, I went into a whole spiel. You guys are just really on it. Okay, so where are these energies connecting? Where are these energies connecting? Eight of Cups, reverse. I'm leaving it reverse. If I'm told to leave it, I leave it. We have the World here too. I'm not going to take it because it didn't pop out, but it was there. So cycles, new chapters, new beginnings, things changing. So Eight of Cups. Uh-oh. Hold on, guys. Oh. I'm dog sitting this week, and my cat does not like my mother's dog very well. Okay. Eight of Cups, reverse, is making a decision to, I don't want to say stuck, but making a decision that you're not ready to leave this energy behind. That's a connecting energy for both of you. The Sun card, which is absolutely gorgeous in this deck. I just have to show you. This is your energy is in here. But this is also about a connection that it's just that happiness, that joy, that childhood innocence. You know, someone that really brings out the light within you. And Nine of Pentacles is about that self-love, that self-esteem, the knowing that you have everything you need inside of you to take care of yourself. So whether, you know, this is really about, I mean, because they're leaving behind things too. You know, they're having to stand in their power. And you are going to have to overcome some kind of guilt in a situation in order to move forward and really, I feel like, embody some kind of spiritual, I don't know, energy within you. Maybe some of you are light workers. Maybe some of you are healers. Maybe some of you are wanting to expand consciousness in a different way. And it has really, up until this point, been building. And now you're like, okay, is it time to do this? Like, am I really going to? And then the Fool's like, yeah, you're going to start this journey. It's definitely time to do this. It's definitely time. You're going to find balance. You're going to move forward. And this Nine of Pentacles of both of you, you both are reaching the power within yourselves. I always pay attention to the cards and how they kind of connect together and the imagery they have. And, you know, the Nine of Pentacles, there's an owl right there. And for me, with my spirit decks and things that I've connected with, books, the owl is a messenger. It's wisdom. You know, again, having the knowing, the inner knowing that at the end of the day, you have everything you need. You can pour into your soul. I feel like you guys aren't disconnecting from this connection. I feel like some of you are definitely leaving things behind energetically with the external that's going on now. But internally with this connection, it brings you so much happiness. Maybe that's your compass. You know, maybe that's your center point. This connection, thinking about it, memories, looking back, it brings you to this point of happiness inside your soul that really gives you the power to stand up in your divine power and push forward. Yeah, I mean, I don't see leaving it behind. To be honest, I don't feel it either. I feel like this has inspired a lot between the two of you to stand firm in your ground, in your power. And that's really pushing you forward into accepting, I mean, who you are, where you want to be, what you want to do, and overcoming a lot of fears, a lot of things that have held you back. Yeah. All right. Okay, Leo, so I'm going to grab a couple of these Oracle decks. I'm going to grab whatever we can get for you guys. You guys are the second card I've had that has been, you guys, stop it. Just stop it right now. Quit arguing. Okay. Been talking. It's the longing for home belonging, the original light workers. I love that. Because, like I said earlier, some of you could very well be on a path of healing, of light working, of really illuminating. And trust me, for someone that has literally been there, the choices you make to move forward in that power and in that knowing, sometimes there is guilt or there is shame associated with certain things. I'm just going to be honest, because when I started, I didn't know how to explain it to people. I didn't know how to explain what I did. You know, like, oh, well, I connect with spirit guides and I really, I let light flow through me. Like, I really want to impact people's lives. I change vibrations in a room. I give my energy, okay, wrong word. I don't give my energy, but I harness my energy in order to really bring people to the light, because that's what we're here for. We're here to illuminate people. And sometimes the opinions and things from others, you plant a seed. That's the thing. Sometimes being who you are, it really scares people because their minds haven't really opened up to it yet. But you plant the seed. The seed's there. They see it. They see the growth. And when someone sees the growth inside of you, a lot of the times that's when they come around. And those are the people. That's why I always say, like, I don't burn bridges like that. Like, if someone wants to go on their journey and their path, that's what they're called to do. That's where they're at. That's fine. Completely fine. Maybe we'll meet up later, because I have had that happen where people down the road, they have questions and they want to know and they want to understand, because they reached a point where they finally had their enlightenment and their awakening. And a lot of them, they see the growth, they see the movement, they see the changes inside of you and the happiness and the joy and the light that really shows. And they want to know how. They want to know. So, again, if that's something you're called to do, just know that if the path isn't easy at first, and if you have that fear, taking those steps really changes your whole life, guys. I am here to tell you 100% it does. Because if you had seen me 5 years ago, 100% different person. 100%. I mean, I'm still me at the core. I'm still a Cancer and a Taurus and a Gemini and a Libra. I love people. I just want to give love to others. I just want to really uplift people's souls. But how I do it and the way that I'm going about it, you know, from being so internally restless and just so afraid of people's opinions and thoughts and what they pushed upon me, to now standing and saying, I don't care. You can think things about me. You can feel things. That's your experience. That's your journey. That's your perspective. That's not mine. Just say yes. Take that leap. I promise you, it will change your whole world. Your existence, your experience in this life, it's going to change when you take chances on things that really matter to your soul. Okay, so let's grab one of these little, I think it's called The Secret of Light. Everyone always asks about DAG. You know, I get a lot of messages. I'm like, sorry. I know I'm terrible. They're just beautiful to me, and I really connect with them, so I don't really pay attention to the names. It's probably awful, but grounding, yeah. Sorry. So, reaching a point, staying centered. It's earthing, guys. I have a friend right now that she sells these phenomenal grounding products, and it's mind-blowing to me how people don't realize the connection that we have with the earth. Like, we are literally of the earth. We are connected to the earth. So grounding, it's about staying connected. You know, she told me this whole research that she'd done about, you know, and looked into, and all of these studies about how, you know, just putting your feet in the ground for a couple minutes every day really makes an impact on our body, our energy, our alignment. And grounding, I mean, it is what it is, guys. Stay grounded. You know, if you have a moment where you feel overwhelmed or you feel, I know it's hard, but go outside, put your feet touch the ground. Because, I mean, in that study that she done, you know, and came across the fact that we wear rubber soled shoes have a disconnect with us when it comes to being a part of this planet, because energetically we are connected. So anyways, phenomenal products. You know, they're little mats and things like that where you can literally stay grounded while you're inside. I found it really cool. I found the whole concept just amazing, and it's going to be a huge impact one day. Like things like that where we finally realize how connected we are energetically with everything around us. It's going to make such a difference. So grounding, yes. Feet in the ground. Sorry, I get on my tangent sometimes. Feet in the ground, really just feeling, you know, feeling your energy. Just take that moment, take that deep breath. Really just be there, be still, and let yourself connect. All right, Leos, that's going to be it for your mid-month connection spread. I hope you guys have a fantastic rest of the week, and I will see you next week for uploads for July. All right, love and light, guys. Bye.